Ah, yes, the shit slab. The Samsung Galaxy Grand Prime. First of all, it's shit. Second of all, it's shit. Third of all, it's bad. But, is it usable in 2026? The answer is already yeah. It's unusable on the stock firmware. Like it only has a Snapdragon 410 and 1.5 gigs of RAM, which is not enough in 2025, and the battery is a 25. No, it's a 2500,000 cell. Only upside is you can take off the back and remove the battery and change it. And it comes with a mini SIM slots and also a SD card slot. It doesn't have a. It obviously doesn't have a fingerprint scanner. Grand, Grand. Oh, it's a Grand Max. Sorry, it's a Grand Max, not a Grand Prime Max. Let me just. I don't know why Samsung tried to do in Samsung Galaxy Note 3 a uh, fake leather back. It just doesn't work. Holy shit! Listen to that. It's old when you hear this. Nice. Let me just go straight on go onto the camera because what that's what it's a 13 megapixel sensor, which can take actually pretty, and it records in 1080p. Little bit of jellying in while recording. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Speak the mic. Little bit of jellying, and also the speaker test with to it. And the front camera obviously is. Let me just. It's a 5 megapixel sensor, which is actually more than the S5, which is honestly surprising. It obviously sports the funny hand thing. Honestly, it sucks in terms of how good it looks, but if you are trying to get style, it will do that 2010 in style because it physically can't. It just can't do the post processing for the refined look. And let me just go into clock. And it was released in 2014 with Android 4.4.4, and it ended up on Android 4.4.4. Yes, same update. Only difference is the security patch. It started on 2014 and ended on 2017 August 1st. Samsung. Classic Samsung, classic Samsung. At least you can unlock the bootloader on this. For the bands, let me just pause this for a bit. No. I'm not going to pause it. If you're going to use this outside of South Korea on SKT, you're cooked. Especially in the US and European Union, VoLTE is not going to work outside of SKT because that's just how it is. And Google sign-in doesn't work. I tried. It tries to bring you to the, you know, modern and the sign in page on the browser, but that just freaks out. And more importantly, if you're using it, install a external browser like Firefox. And Red Reader that surprisingly doesn't work. NewPipe is here because it sometimes works depending on when you are trying to use it, and sometimes it doesn't. And stock YouTube app obviously doesn't work because it was dropped like years ago. On Android 4.4 you could use some other methods which I'm not going to mention. Buy YouTube Premium. YouTube is the best company. Google is the best company. Don't ever say no to Google spyware. It sucks. No, not that. Wrong CEO. And if you're trying to watch YouTube, honestly, just go on the browser. It's the easiest. Let me just cut away. YouTube obviously works in the browser. And let me just rotate it. You can skip forward. You can skip videos, I guess. I accidentally skipped it. Let me just exit it out. And for the buttons, my favorite section. That. Let me just make you hear it. That was my shoulder. That pop, not buttons. It's pretty mid, honestly, like, I felt better in my life. And Facebook obviously works. Facebook works. I'm not going to show my feed because it's more shit than my future. And more importantly, the screen, on the outside it looks decent. It's a 720p panel, which obviously runs at 60 Hz, and touch sampling rates also 60 Hz, and also it's a LCD panel, so you ain't getting that OLED blacks or the inky colors because it's a mid-range from 2014, and it has a decently large bump. Let me just show you. But obviously doesn't rival my iPhone 15 Pro Max. Let me just show you. Let me just put it on a hard table instead of a my iPhone. This brand. Honestly bad for this age, honestly, like. And Samsung things are it in terms of custom ROMs, I saw some ROMs that let you up to Android 4, not 4 obviously, Android 7.0.1, which is the bare minimum. YouTube doesn't support it anymore. is the bare minimum. And that's honestly fucking. Ah, nah. Let me just do some things. Let me just show you. I'm actually a consumer calculator. Let me just. Old Reddit.com obviously works great. My battery's running out. It's just politics. My X Twitter.com, which is named X.com because that's five something. Let's give it another shot. Let me just turn off this. Didn't work. It didn't work, mate. And it's a shitty plastic framed phone with a glass front and a LCD screen, which is 720p, and a plastic back and a micro USB port that is only 2.0, and that's pretty much it. Only upside is it has a headphone jack, so you can use it as a MP3 player, and it has a Qualcomm modem, and it has a shitty speaker, and a shitty flash, and a shitty mid back camera, and a shitty front, and a shitty processor, and a shitty home button. It's just shit. It's just shit. I'm not going to throw it that hard. Why am I doing this voice? For engagement bait, lol. So that's it for today's video. Make sure to subscribe and like and blah blah blah. Bye, I guess.